Hi guys, it's Bella and welcome to Beauty on a Budget. Well, today I've got a review for you, just my opinion on this funny looking contraption gadget. Now you must have seen it thousands of times on YouTube. It's the new idea of a beauty sponge. So we're not talking about a sponge as in the beauty blender or the Real Technique sponge. We're talking about a silicone gel pad like this that you put your makeup on, dot it on your face or place some on here and spread it over your face, and it's supposed to do the trick. Now I looked and I don't see for the life of me how that can put makeup on. I have put my makeup on with it and I'll show you how I do that. So yeah, I'm going to give you a review on that. I'm probably last reviewing it. I'm always last in everything. Even the egg and spoon race at school I was last. I always come last. So at least I'm consistent. So I'm going to try and put my makeup on with this now. Keep watching. See you in a minute. Okay, so let's give this thing a whirl. Now I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm going to try it this way. I'm going to get my foundation and I'm going to dot it on my face. Now I've seen, that's that scar still. I've seen it done with the stuff put on the, apparently you don't need so much foundation because it doesn't, it's not porous. So where a brush or a beauty blender would absorb the product, this doesn't. But this is first time, guys. I've not tried it. So is it the shiny side or the flat side? I guess any side. So I've just dotted it on my face and now I'm going to see, oh good Lord, what happens. Oh, okay, now the site and other, oh, I think I've put too much on. I've put too much on, you see, because a beauty blender or brush would have absorbed some of this. Oh, looks a bit crazy at the moment. Okay. Not very good for getting in the crevices. What was I saying, guys? Ones that I've seen, videos I've seen, and the site for these types of sponges have said you blend, and once it's blended you do this. I think we're looking a bit patchy. I will look closer up. Just have a look in the big mirror here. Well, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. So let's try with the concealer. I am using, well, I'll put down below what I'm using, but it's the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum. It took me a while to get started. I didn't like this at first. I thought it was so dry and chalky, but I've kind of learnt how to deal with it now. Let's just have a look at this. No. I should have done one eye at a time because it takes, I think it takes longer. Well, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be absolutely hideous. What do you think? I had bought a beauty blender down to see if I needed to finish off, but I thought, no, I want to really give you the effect of my makeup on just using this. So let's see. Let's get a bit up close and personal here. So, what do you think? It's not concealing under the nose. I think it looks a little bit, I think it's looking a little bit patchy. Have a look. Very hygienic. Obviously there's no porous material here at all, so it's really, really hygienic. You can just wash it under the, you know, the warm tap, and you're ready to go the next day. So that I like a lot. I'm not 100% on the finish, but until I've got the rest of my makeup on, and I see the wear, I won't really be able to tell that. But so far, it's not as bad as I thought. So I'm going to put the rest of my makeup on, and we'll see what we think from there. Well guys, what do you think? Now, there are fors and against, and I am not so, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to turn out to be. But, the fors, as I mentioned, you don't use so much foundation because it's not porous. It does spread over the face nicely. It doesn't drag, obviously, because it's so smooth. It's very hygienic, again, because it's not porous. And, you know, as soon as you've put your makeup on, you run it under the tap and it's clean. You know, I run it under the tap, I rubbed it over with a bit of Dove soap, rinsed it well, and it's clean. So that side of it is very good. Now the against, I don't like the fact that it doesn't sit the foundation into your skin. It leaves it on, sort of floating on top. Even if you do this, you still don't get that going into the skin. It is difficult to get into the crevices, and I can really see, let me get a little bit more up close. Can you see my pores, guys? Maybe you can't see this, but you can really, really see my pores badly. And also, can you see the patchiness on my nose? You see where it's patching? And now I've got a finishing powder on, and I've got a bronzer on, and some cream highlight. But I haven't got a lot of any of it on. So, no. For me, it's a no. I can't go for everyone. If you've got a younger skin, a smoother skin, you haven't got to bypass all the cracks and the pores, it might be great. I don't know. I do like the hygiene idea. However, some of the reasons it's a no is, to make it really nice, you would have to finish off with the beauty blender. I didn't. I did this for you today purely for review. But you would have to finish off to get that really nice evenness. You would have to finish off with the beauty blender. So you are already using the beauty blender. You're already using the two things. The other reason is, if you're going to use, you're going to have to finish with the beauty blender anyway, then apply the makeup with your fingers all over your face, then you normally would, blend it, and then finish off with the beauty blender, because your hands won't, you can see my foundation on my hands, your hands are not porous, they're not going to take anything in, so you won't waste it by putting it on with your hands. So if that is one of the big concerns for you, and it is for me, I don't like to waste it, put it on with your fingers. And I saw Wayne Goss saying this, put it on with your fingers, rub it over, and then finish with the beauty blender, because it's just going to do the same as this is doing. In fact, it'd be easier because you can get around the crevices. So for me, girls, this is a no-no. I won't be, but I'm so pleased that I tried it, because it's one of those things, you know, I've got to have the gadget, I've got to try. It's one of those things that I've seen so much, mostly with the American ladies on here, and I thought, oh, I really want to try, it. So I'm really, really pleased that I did. A lot of people are saying it looks like you know, the chicken fillets out the bra? Really good in my bra. Crushed the life out of it. So no, girls, I'm afraid for me this is not a winner. So, what did you think? You tell me what you think. I'm trying to get as close as I can so you can see. See, you can see all my pores. I'm only filming on my iPad. I still need to get a really good camera, but you can see all my pores. I'm 62, you know, I don't expect miracles, but it's not the best. It's not the best. Now then, I've been listing what I intend to do down below in the drop bar, so you know some of the things I intend to do. I haven't put them in any sort of date because I might switch them around a little bit, but they're the subjects that I'm thinking of covering in the next sort of 6 to 8 weeks. And another subject that I wanted to cover, now you know guys, I'm a happy channel, and I love to have a laugh, and you know, that's my thing. If you can't laugh, well, but I want to cover, I wouldn't say so much taboo subjects, but, and you know, it'd only be once a month, once every 6 weeks or something like that. I wanted us to be able to talk about things that are hard to talk about. One of the things I'd like to do is an aging video, how we really feel. Now, I'm not talking about how we can put our makeup on or the best products, or I'm talking about how we feel in our heart, how we feel about ourselves. How's our self-esteem since, you know, everything's not like it was. So I'd like to share that with you and get some of your ideas on that. And I'd like to cover things like, as we get older, things that inevitably happen to us. Bereavement, for instance. Divorce. How do those things affect us? You know, and they're hard things to deal with, aren't they? And sometimes they're kind of taboo subjects. And this is the Happy Channel, it is. But I want to cover some things as well that we think of that, you know, concern us girls of a certain age. And share those with you too. So that's another thing I'd like to add on to my channel. So, no, definite no on that rubber, whatever it is. Okay, guys. So I'll see you again on Tuesday. I'm not sure what I'm covering yet. It might be some stuff with my daughter. She's coming up to visit me, but obviously I haven't filmed that yet. But yeah, I'm going to try and get her on camera. I'm going to do my best to get her on camera. I don't know if I'll be able to. I'm going to try. Okay, guys. So have a lovely, lovely weekend. The weather's getting warmer here in the north of England, believe it or not. So it's quite bearable now, and the central heating's not on today, so that's a good sign. I'll see you again Tuesday, yeah? Have a lovely, lovely weekend. Take care of yourselves. I hope you're with all your lovely people. You take care. Bye, guys. Bye.